Hey Geminis, I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Mary with Gen X Tarot. Welcome to my channel. This is my first Gemini reading. We're going to take a look at what's up right now for you guys. Just going to pull 2 cards for the recent past, 2 cards for the present moment, and 2 cards for the near future. I do not read reversals. If you like the way that I read, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. For the main deck, I'm using the Arcanum Tarot. And for your clarifying deck, I'm using the Gilded Tarot. Okay. Okay, Gemini. In your recent past, we have the Emperor and 7 of Wands. In the present moment, for right now, you have the 2 of Wands and 7 of Swords. And in the near future, you have the 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male or female, may be significant to you. You may also, for some of you, you may be dealing with an Aries, okay, or the father of your child or parent of your child. Gender is vice versa in tarot, so just flip the energies if you feel like I'm talking about the other person, okay? Let me just take a look here. I've got fire. And I've got some earth energy here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Let me just take a look at what's here. In the recent past, you're showing up as the Emperor, which is Aries energy. This is pertaining to fatherhood, authority. Maybe you are a boss, a business owner. This is a husband, father type energy here. This is someone of authority, okay? Gemini, you're showing up as the Emperor, and you're showing up here defending something that you feel victorious about. You may be, in the past, you may have been standing up against a number of people opposing you, okay? A group of people, okay? So some of you may have Aries in your chart as well. And this could just be pertaining to parenthood and defending something that you feel was a victory for you. And you could be standing up against people who are maybe not all on board with this victorious thing, okay? But the Emperor is a very powerful person. This is somebody who runs empires. This is the king of all kings, embodies all the elements of the kings, okay? So there is some kind of mastery. It's like maybe this could be like you opened your own business, or you started a family, like you had your first child. You know what I mean? This is something that really kind of puts you in a level of regality. The Emperor is regal, okay? So now it's like you're defending what defending what you've accomplished here with the 7 of Wands. Okay, that's in the recent past. Right now, what's going on is you may be at a distance from someone. You may be trying to decide what's your next move, trying to choose a path possibly between 2. Okay, 2 people, 2 directions, 2 jobs. If it's a person, like I said, you may be at a distance from someone. The Seven of Swords here, though, this is a card of caution. This is somebody who is being deceptive, sneaking, lying, stealing, cheating. This is trying to get over, trying to get away with something. Okay? This is really bad. This is a selfish energy here. But do I feel like someone's trying to sneak back into your life? Perhaps. But I see you looking away from it. Whoever's after you here, coming at you with some ill intent, you've got your back turned to it in the present moment. Okay? Now, in the near future, you have 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. That's 11 Pentacles. That breaks down to 2. 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles is an indecisive energy. Again, with the 2 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, I feel like Geminis, you may have a choice to make here. I feel like you could be in 2 minds about something. But this means that somebody, concerning someone from your past, perhaps, wherein there was no equal give and take, maybe someone left you out in the cold, is relevant here in the near future. So, bottom of the deck, King of Cups. This is someone who wants to come forward with an offer of love, big love. King of Cups, I like to consider, is he wants to come and offer you marriage. Something like that. This is big love. But this is feelings that have been not revealed. Okay? So let's get into this. What does Gemini need to know? Universal energies and spirit guides. What does Gemini need to know about this spread? Someone could have been controlling in the past and too guarded for some of you. I have to forward this on. It's just no, I can't. Uh-oh. Yeah, I feel like someone may have been, or someone may have, you may have had to take charge of a situation and protect something, defend yourself in a situation in the past. Okay, let's see what it is. All right. Okay. All right, show me the Emperor and 7 of Wands for Gemini. Thank you. The Tower and 3 of Pentacles. There was a big shakeup in the recent past. Something fell apart. Okay. I feel like in the past you had to take charge of a situation and stand your ground on a matter because something was falling apart concerning a third energy here, concerning trying to work something out. So I feel like maybe in the past you were trying to work something out and it just wasn't built on solid ground. Whatever this was in the past that you were trying to collaborate with or work something out with, it wasn't built on solid ground. So it just kind of didn't pan out here. This is what I'm feeling. Something didn't pan out. Something fell apart that you were trying to mend, perhaps. I feel like you had to take charge of the situation and defend yourself. That's what's showing up in the recent past. Okay? Maybe you're trying to work on something. It just wasn't working out. That's what I'm seeing. And you had to take control of it, take charge of the situation. Maybe you had to defend yourself, maybe stand up against a number of people and their opinions, okay, about it. I feel like with the Three of Pentacles and Seven of Wands, there were definitely a lot of people involved in the mix, interfering, you know. Bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. Someone may have been like spying, being petty, you know. That's what I'm kind of feeling. It's an immature energy of like gathering information, of like spying, maybe like, you know, being real like petty, I feel, with that Page of Swords. Okay, so in the present moment, you have Two of Wands, Seven of Swords. Let's see what this says. Clarify Two of Wands, Seven of Swords for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Two of Wands, Seven of Swords. Okay, thank you. This is Two of Wands. Shh. You guys, you got Two of Wands clarified by the Two of Wands. Someone doesn't want to make a decision. I feel like this is evasion. This is avoiding making a decision here. Or trying to get away from choosing a path. Is that your energy? What else? That's really what I feel. Someone's trying to get away from choosing a path, but a path needs to be chosen nonetheless. What else about the Two of Wands, Seven of Swords? Thank you. Nine of Pentacles. See? It's like, I feel like somebody here enjoys their freedom. Someone here enjoys their independence. I feel like it could be you guys. I feel like maybe a relationship in the past, you guys were trying to work out and it just didn't. And so you're like, you know, I'm just going to decide to do my own thing here with the Emperor card. And then you defend yourself, and a lot of people may be opposing you. Like, why are you doing this? You know, don't you want to work things out with this person? And you're like, but it's not built on the right things. It's not solid. So it just didn't work out here. And so now I feel like there is a choice. Maybe like, I feel like there's something here with like, it's time. The Seven of Swords talks about underhandedness, though. Look, if you have a choice to make, okay, Gemini, if you have a choice to make, you may be at a distance from somebody, okay? Someone may have snuck away, or you may be trying to sneak away, okay? But it's about choosing a path. And with the Seven of Swords, that is resistant energy. That's why I'm like, you know what? If this is you, Gemini, you don't want, because swords is air energy. You have too many options here, I'm feeling. I feel like, Gemini, I feel like this is what I'm really feeling. I'm feeling like you have too many options. Because you have Seven of Wands in the past, right? It's like people just like got stuff, people trying to get at you, like, hey, what's up? And you're like, dude, stay back. You're keeping all of these options at bay, right? This is in the past. For some reason, in the present moment, these sevens come back as swords. And now it feels almost like you have too many decisions to make. You have too many choices to make here. And if it's a choice that involves someone who you know is like sneaky here, obviously don't pick that path. But I'm not feeling that. What I'm really feeling, this is one of the rare moments where I feel like the Seven of Swords is really, really a bad, malicious energy. I really feel like because, Gemini, you are an air sign, and because you're showing up as the Emperor in the past, this tells me that you are in a place of empowerment, okay? So I don't really, you know, I feel like this Seven of Swords really pertains to you because you're an air sign. I really feel like you are trying to evade having to make a choice from so many options. I feel like you do enjoy your singlehood, your independence here. Okay. I feel like as much as possible, you could be single for 7 years. See what I mean? It's like there is something here where it's like you have the world in your hands. you are looking towards the future, trying to figure out, where do I go next? This is really what I'm picking up for you guys. I don't really feel like you have some kind of malicious energy after you. No, I don't feel that. I really feel like this is you in your air energy, saying that sometimes, having this freedom of choices, freedom of thought can be burdensome. See how it's like you have to let some go here. 2 swords. Here, 2 wands. See, it's like it's a little bit hefty for you. So I feel like you feel that maintaining your independence is the best way. But there is an element here of sneaking around, okay? So I don't know, maybe it's like, I still feel, just because of what's out here, I am really feeling strongly that like you are evading having to choose a path towards your future here. You would much rather maintain your independence and abundance and self-sufficiency here. This almost feels to me like in the recent past, you've got family trying to convince you to possibly work things out with like the parent of your child or like an ex-spouse. Okay. That's really what I'm picking up here. And it's like your family is like, well, why don't you? You guys have kids together and it's not like, you have anything really going on and you're just like, no, like it just didn't work out. Like I tried to work on it, tried to cooperate, but it just wasn't built on the right things. Okay. That's what I feel like in your recent past. And then now in the present, I feel like you are maintaining your independence here, but you may have a bit too many options and it's putting you in a space where you're trying to evade having to choose a path that goes into the future. See? I feel like with the 7 of Swords, the energy is very much like not emotional. Whatever these options are for you, they're just kind of logical. Like, oh, I have friends. Like, oh, I do this. I go here. I do I don't know. And then I feel like, but with the 7 of Swords, it's something about thoughts. This is also a self-deception. Thank you, spirit guides. This is also a self-deception. This is a self-deception that could be tied to your independence. It's like saying, oh yeah, I'm fine being single, but you're really not. See what I mean? And it's like, here you are thinking very strongly about your future. Which path should I choose? Which way do I go? Okay. So now in the near future, 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, this has energy of something from the past. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Destiny has something to do. This is very much like Geminis. I think what's happening here is you have what's showing up here is poverty consciousness, because 6 of Pentacles talks about having enough to provide. Okay. Let's say you've got dependents, you've got a spouse here, you have, this is with 6 of Pentacles to 5 of Pentacles, money struggles here. If you've been experiencing money struggles in the near future, the karmic wheel of destiny says that things will start to improve and turn in your favor. Okay. Now, again, going back to 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, this is going from being able to provide to being financially lacking here. You may be in the near future, you may experience some temporary, like unexpected expense that will set you back just a little bit. But ultimately, when the Wheel of Fortune shows up, this says that divine timing is at work here. So, and karma. This is the karmic wheel of destiny. Okay? It can spin in your favor or it cannot, or it can spin in the opposite direction. But what this is saying is change is certain. Okay? In regards to, I feel like your finances, or since we did break this down to Two of Pentacles, in regards to being of two minds about something, whether it's your finances or having a choice to make pertaining to your future, okay? Wheel of Fortune says, in the right timing, in divine timing, things will propel forward. You will get out of this poverty consciousness, possibly this minor setback financially, possibly being in two minds about a relationship, okay? Some of you may also hit a jackpot here, because fortune does carry that money element to it, and so do the pentacles. So maybe you come into a financial windfall here with the Wheel of Fortune as well. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Five of Swords. Okay. Now this says conflict. This could be mental conflict. This is what it is. And I do kind of see this in the reading as well. In regards to your finances and in the love department, when thinking about the future, see, it's like love. I feel like this is saying, if you are mentally conflicted about love with the Five of Swords and King of Cups, if you're mentally conflicted about love, this is telling you to express your emotions, to open your heart and express your emotions with King of Cups, Five of Swords. This is what it's telling me. Five of Swords is telling me that communication is at a lack here in regards to a love relationship. In the love department, okay? In the love department. It's like communication in regards to your feelings is lacking, and this is causing mental conflict for you, which is causing you to be indecisive about making a choice about love, okay? And also, in regards to finances, handling your finances. This is, Six of Pentacles, you're giving to others. Five of Pentacles, you don't have enough. This is maybe saying, like I said, either you were more abundant in the past and you were set back. You don't have as much as you did before. Okay, or you experience a temporary unexpected expense. But this is saying that with the Wheel of Fortune, things are going to change in that regard, okay? And change in a positive way, okay? So let's pull, I kind of want to pull... Let's pull guidance for you guys, because I don't really, let's see. I just want to pull some tea, just because I want to see what that Seven of Swords, is that something that we need to be concerned about? Okay. Is the Seven of Swords something that Gemini needs to be concerned about? Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay. Show me what I need to see for the Seven of Swords for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know about this Seven of Swords? What does Gemini need to know about the Seven of Swords, please? Universal energies and spirit guides. What does Gemini need to know about this Seven of Swords? Do they need to be concerned about this? Show us what it is. What's the Seven of Swords for Gemini, please? What's the Seven of Swords? Clarify Seven of Swords for Gemini, please. Thank you. Fulfilling a fantasy. Self-deception. That's what it is. I don't want to hear it. Avoidance. Tired of drama. Okay. Yes, now it just confirms what I said. The Seven of Swords is you guys. Because Gemini, you guys are telling me, Mare, I want to maintain my independence. This is me evading relationships. This is me evading trying to choose that path to that person who's gonna, who I want to spend my life with and go into the future with. I'm avoiding that as much as possible. Because why? Because I'm enjoying myself. I'm fulfilling my fantasies right now. Okay. I don't want to hear nothing about no relationship, nothing. Okay. And I'm tired of the drama that comes with relationships. So yes, this just confirmed that the Seven of Swords is you. You're deceiving yourself. Like, okay, I feel like there's a message coming through here that says to be mindful. It's fine if you want to maintain your independent lifestyle. Okay. It's fine if you want to do that for a long time. However, there's a message here that says to be mindful of the way that you talk to yourself about relationships. Make sure that what you tell yourself about relationships is healthy. For example, assuming that drama is something that automatically comes with relationships, that's not a healthy way of thinking. Same thing with, I don't want to hear it. That's not being open to a loving relationship. Fulfilling a fantasy is really like, you're just kind of on your own there, right, Gemini? I don't got your back on that one, Gemini. But what I'm saying is like, do not convince yourself that relationships are categorized as bad things. Okay? Because what happens is, and I'm seeing it through your reading, you are becoming this indecisive person. See, and what happens when you get into an indecisive mindset is you don't propel into the future. You stay in where you've always been. See what I mean? It hinders progress. Okay. So when this creates conflict, Five of Swords, mental conflict. Okay. So I feel like the message here for you is you, Gemini, you're showing up here as the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I feel like this is saying you have a lot of love to give someone. Okay. And you know you do. You know you do. You are a very loving person. Okay. Do not create this mental conflict for yourself about like relationships are bad and you just don't want to deal with it. I just want to stay single. I feel like I'm talking to a single person. Okay. So let's pull guidance. Let's pull guidance for you, Gemini. Universal energies and spirit guides. What guidance do you have for Geminis? For what's up right now? What guidance do you have for Gemini? Ooh. What is that? Failure came out. I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to put it back in. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. I feel like if I am talking to a commitment phobic person out there, this talk to yourself about relationships has something to do with fear of failure. Maybe you don't want to do it because everyone wants relationships to succeed, right? And so you may be using it as a defense mechanism, like, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want the relationship to fall apart because I am tired of the drama that comes along with it. Okay. When it falls apart. So I'm just not going to deal with it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. It's kind of the energy I'm picking up here. Okay. So what guidance do you have for my Gemini signs? Universal energies and spirit guides. What guidance message do you have for my Geminis, please? What guidance? Thank you. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Okay. Learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Maybe it's like When I read this card, I feel like when I read this card and I read it as it pertains to this reading, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. What I'm feeling is someone is really encouraging you. What I'm feeling is someone is really encouraging you to advance towards somebody. And it's almost like your family is trying to like get you to reunite with somebody, like the parent of your child. And you keep resisting it. But maybe this is your person. Or you may have to accept that not all relationships are the same. I feel like that's a strong message here too. You know, because I see your mindset here as to why you want to maintain your independence. I see it. I've been single for a long time myself as well. So all of these things kind of resonate, these feelings resonate with me. It's like, it's healthy to have an acceptance. Okay. Earlier I was talking about having a healthy mindset towards relationships. Same thing, acceptance. It's healthy to accept that only certain relationships do not work out. It is not healthy to accept that all relationships don't work out. You know what I mean? It very much, this has something to do with your future, what you want, what you know, where you're at and where you're going. That's really what this reading is about. Okay. I feel like there's this looming pressure of like, your peeps trying to get you to be with somebody and you're just like, nah, I am not trying to go there right now. I like where I'm at here. And I feel like in the near future, there is some type of financial thing happening here. Maybe it's like, you may have to consider, it's with the Six of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles, both of those talk to me about resources. They talk to me about resources. It's like, maybe someone's going to bring in, I just, it's a poverty consciousness. Maybe you don't want to. I just got this. I have enough to provide right now. Okay. What more if I take someone? I'm not going to have enough. You know, so like maybe like you have to, you know, right now you have to pay child support or something. And then like you figure if I get another partner, I'm really not going to have any money with the Five of Pentacles. Okay. But something, divine timing is at play here. Karma is coming in here. So I feel that this is why I feel like the message is to start correcting the way that you speak to yourself, correcting the way that we speak to ourselves about relationships. You know, I feel like this is almost like you count yourself out. Like you do not, like you don't want to be, like, don't look at me. You know what I mean? Don't look at me. I've had friends before where it's like, you know, I have had like some really attractive friends before. And you could see, they'll be like, they start working somewhere new and they're like, oh my God, you know, they get it all the time where it's like, oh my gosh, don't look. He's going to start talking to me. You know, like it's, they don't want to attract attention. Oh my gosh, this is cracking me up. Okay. What guidance do you have for my Geminis in love, please? Universal energies and spirit guides, what guidance do you have for my Geminis in love, please? What guidance do you have for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, right? Okay, thank you. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. See? I told you, it's almost like you have found your person. It's not showing up here, okay? You found your person at some point in the past. This is a romance of a lifetime. This is like, what I feel like this is like, there is somebody here who, like, everyone obviously, like, is trying to promote for you, okay? Like, wants you to be with or whatever, and you just, like, keep avoiding the issue. You're like, I feel like you're more concerned about your money here. With the 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, yes. Pentacles, Pentacles, you're like more on your, like, money. Geminis. But I feel like with the 2 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles in the breakdown of the 6 and 5 of Pentacles, I feel like there is a need to, like, stay balanced. There's a message here, and especially with the 6 of Pentacles, because you have the scales here. You have to balance the scales of justice. You can't be all about the money. The King of Cups at the bottom of the deck is reminding you to pay attention to your feels, to pay attention to your love life, okay? Because the more you avoid it, the more you conceal it, the more you hide your emotions, the more it brings mental conflict to you. Okay, I'm going to pull one last card for you. This is Angel Answers. If you have a yes or no question, set your intention on it now. Oh my gosh, all the cards. Sorry. Okay. If you have a yes or no question, set your intention on it now. We might get a yes or no answer, okay? What guidance messages do you have for Geminis? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. What guidance message do you have? This could even be somebody that in the beginning where, like, it didn't work out. It could be that same person. But I feel like you're really... I feel like this... I feel like this is really, like... I feel like you're conflicted about making an offer to somebody. I feel like you have feelings for someone that you have not expressed. Okay. What guidance do you have for Gemini, please? What guidance do you have for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. What guidance messages do you have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? What? Okay, thank you. Let's see, what's this? A year from now. Holy cannoli. A year from now. Okay? I feel like Gemini, you better decide, homie. Gemini, bottom of the deck. Meditation brings answers. See? This is I feel like Spirit is trying to propel you out of this, like, indecisive energy. Okay? About this love, making an offer to somebody. Making an offer of love to somebody. Okay? I feel like you are going at the rate of, like, man, when is good? A year from now? No. Maybe. Divine timing is here. This may be something that has just, like, keeps happening over and over again. I feel like you meet someone, you like someone, and then you don't proceed. Because you get stuck in this, like, oh, I don't know if I want to take it to the next level. That's what I'm kind of feeling with this, okay? Meditate, okay? Meditation brings answers. So that's all I have for you guys, Gemini. I'm feeling like the message here is to communicate. Communicate your feelings. Get in touch with your feelings, okay? Do not avoid them, because the more you do, the more they're going to come back and haunt you here, okay? I feel like the cards with the Two of Wands showing up twice, there's a strong message for you to think about the future. You know, stop fulfilling fantasies. I mean, you know, it's fun and all, but like, at some point, you know, maybe a year from now, this stuff is going to get old to you, you know? So I feel like there's a strong message here to start thinking seriously about like your future, you know, and more than just, you know, beyond the money. Because I feel very strongly that in terms of your future planning, you are very much on the money front. Okay. You got that on point. Okay. You're like, definitely like, okay, no matter what, my mind is on my money. My money is on my mind. But love, I feel like you are very much trying to suppress love, suppress your love life. And this does a disservice to you. Okay. And I feel like there is someone here who, like, I feel that people in your life may be encouraging you to take more seriously. And I feel like you just keep evading it. Okay. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys, Gemini. Until next time, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Peace.